Hey everyone, welcome back. We do not have a Sister Wives recap. We actually have something a little bit different. A viewer of the channel had sent me a couple weeks ago, was like, hey, would you be interested in seeing my Christmas gift? My husband got me cameos from a couple of people of Sister Wives. And I was like, I am down. I want to see these. And she sent them to me and I found them super fascinating. And especially because so the premise was she kind of hinted to her husband like, hey, it'd be kind of fun to get some cameos from like Janelle and Christine. And the husband was like, sure, okay, great. And then got her cameos from Janelle, Christine, and Cody. And it's kind of funny, I'm guessing he didn't know the intricacies of Sister Wives and was like, oh, more is better, and didn't understand the minefield, because I've shown this to people and people are like, why would anyone buy one from Cody? And I'm like, okay, the man did not know clearly what that meant. It was a nice, sweet gift. It's very clear that he said something like, this is for my wife for Christmas. She's a mother of 3 boys. She's been a fan of the show since the beginning. So if you could share some maybe secret or inside information, something that she'd really enjoy, that'd be neat. It's clear that he kind of gave the same prompt to all 3 of them.
Or he really did know what was going on, was a really good husband and paid attention to her once and really wanted to have ever really get a kick out of one.
Yeah.
I mean,
because you think,
I wish I would have thought of that.
So we're not going to say much more right now. We're going to show you the 3 cameos, so you can kind of watch them with a fresh mind, and then we have some thoughts to come back.
Oh, do we have some thoughts?
So enjoy.
Hi Megan, this is from Jeremy. Merry Christmas! I understand you have 3 boys and that you're a huge fan. Thank you for watching from day 1. Truly Grace is 12. That means you've been watching us for over 13 years. Thank you for spending 13 years with me. I really, really appreciate it. You've watched my kids grow up. So thank you. Really, honestly, thank you. Yeah, I'm just super, super overwhelmed, and thank you so much. We just barely went to this freaking amazing German festival. Like, it was fantastic, and I went with my girls, and there I was, and we're just having a really good time, and oh my gosh, the German food is always outstanding as long as someone else makes it, not me. I can't cook anything German to save my life. And we go there, and we're just sitting and chatting and having such a good time. And I went with Aspen, Isabel, and Truly, and just the 4 of us went. And we were going to go see my mom there, but she left earlier, so we didn't see her. But anyway, Aspen asked at the end, she's like, what was everybody's high? And so we start talking about everything that was our high. And she goes, my high was just hanging out with you guys. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you get it, because you've got kids, right? All I want to do was hang out with my kids. That's it. And I mean, you're wonderful. I imagine you're the same way. Just being a mom is my favorite, most wonderful thing ever. I hope your Christmas is fabulous. I hope you're really honestly able to make some magical, magical memories and just spend time with the ones that you love. Christmas with kids is just where it's at. And I hope you get to do like some fun activities too. Cooking with boys, ridiculously fun. Peyton, actually, he always wants to make mock tapioca pudding with me. So he'll come over. He just lives like about an hour away from me now. And he'll come over and we'll make mock tapioca pudding together. And he loves it. I hate the stuff, by the way. It's disgusting, but he seems to love it. And it's those memories and those times that you have together that really mean the world. When Peyton was younger, a little bit of a side information, when Peyton was younger, from like 12 to 14, he was super difficult. So we found ways to bond that we could bond with. So I started playing Lego Star Wars, the video game with him, Lego Star Wars. And I would make him call me whatever my character was. I'd be like Mom Solo, or Princess Mom, whatever. Anyway, I had Mom in there, and he would laugh and mock me, but then we would play, and it seemed like the only thing that we bonded on for like years was the fact that we would play video games together. Sometimes my kids would come in, the other kids would come in and be like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm playing video games with Peyton. And that's just what we did. It was awesome. It was just a great way to bond. You got to figure out ways to bond, right? Anyway, Megan, I hear you're awesome. Thank you. Once again, Merry Christmas.
Hey Megan, I'm so excited to be part of this Christmas gift. So Jeremy has asked me to send you a big shout out. So I guess you're a very busy mother of 3 boys, and I know I know what that's like. I saw this shirt once and I've always thought about it, and I wish that it would have been around when I was raising my boys. Something about mom of boys, less drama, harder to keep alive. I'm sure you can relate to that. So I guess you've been a fan and watched the show from day one. I'm appreciative to you for that. So I have to tell you one thing that a lot of people don't know is the behind the scenes part. So we have had the same producer, cameraman, soundman, people in the field for all the years that we've been producing. There's a few new names as people have moved on, but we have that same core group, and that's been really valuable as we're very open and very authentic. We don't make anything up, sad but true. Everything you see is really what's happening. So it's nice to have that. So there's a little bit behind the scenes peek. So I am so glad to be part of this Christmas gift. Megan, Jeremy's thinking of you. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a wonderful New Year.
Hi, Megan. It's Cody Brown from Sister Wives. Jeremy wanted me to send you a special message, but he didn't tell me really what to tell you. I'm just here out and doing business with my friends, but you know what? He does say you're a big fan of the show, and I want to thank you for that. And he did want me to tell you sort of a secret. And so what I want to do is I want to introduce you to two of my friends. Say hi, Nathan.
Hey there.
Say hi, Brian.
Hey, how's it going?
These two guys are in the next season. They sit down with me to talk about my imminent or my sudden and terrible divorce. Have a great day, Megan. Lots of peace, lots of love from Cody Brown.
Okay, so now you've seen the 3 cameos. So we have some thoughts. John, did you want to kick it off?
Not really.
Okay. So I kind of put them in the order of what I thought. Christine and Janelle, as far as I'm concerned, knocked it out of the park. And it kind of fits their personality. Christine told a lot of different stories. I thought they were very sweet stories. It seems like something, you know, she tells stories about her kids. She seemed very positive, like, oh, clearly you're this great mom. I thought they were really interesting stories. So hearing about her relationship with her son and her ongoing relationship with her kids and just how much she loves them, I thought was really neat. And then Janelle's was a little bit shorter, but I thought still definitely met the brief. She shared some really interesting information that I've actually thought about regarding the crew, this core crew being the same for a long period of time. And someone, I think it was Gwen in one of her videos, which you can find, just search Gwen Brown on Sister Wives and you can find them, is she talks about how it was weird because the crew probably knew a lot about Christine leaving Cody before Cody did, and how kind of weird that is. Although I did notice a lot of that, it did seem like in season 17, a lot of the times when she was talking about leaving Cody, stuff like that, they were self-filmed. So, and we don't know when the actual interviews were done, so that might not be true. They might not have found out until, like, she dumped. I kind of wonder how much that changed the way things worked.
They never falsely edit anything, ever.
I know.
Ever on this channel.
Well, and then also, you know, Janelle says this is really similar to our life, so I'm going to definitely keep that video so that later on if someone pops out and says this is all false, we made up the whole thing, I can be like, Janelle, do you want to answer for that cameo? Which all the cameos are on their website, so you could probably go find them, but what I thought was interesting was to see how each one answered the same prompt. And then the one that got me, of course, was, do you want to add anything?
Not yet.
Okay. Was Cody's, because first of all, he was so like, well, I was going to send you a message, but they didn't tell me what to say. I was like, oh, sorry that we gave you all this money for 2 minutes of your time. You clearly worked very hard at making sure that you set it up in just the right location.
He comes off in the whole first half of what he's saying as like a drug, like he's at a drug deal, doing a drug deal.
Well, he's like filming from down here.
And it's weird.
Well, for a man who's so concerned with how people view him, that could not have been the worst. That was the worst angle I've ever seen. And
put Goldilocks to shame.
I mean, really was just like, can I get my cheeks a little puffier? Can I get that double cheek? Really unflattering angle. I don't know that I would ever film from that angle and post it publicly. John needed a beer to get through this, so just so you know. But what I thought did think was interesting was it was very interesting that he talked about his imminent divorce and then switched it to my sudden. And some people are like, did he slip and mean that he was talking about Janelle's the divorce with Janelle, but he wasn't supposed to, because this is before this was a Christmas gift. This is before we saw the. Oh, I guess maybe we did know. How does that work?
I don't know.
I gotta do the math on that, whether or not we already knew Janelle was leaving. But he might have filmed that before we knew Janelle was leaving. If it was a Christmas gift, it was probably done early.
That'd be a bombshell.
That would have been like a huge bombshell to drop. I assumed he was referring to Christine, which wasn't. But anyway, a lot of people are kind of saying like that imminent divorce, and some people are even like, could this be referring to Robin? I don't think so, but we'll have to see in this next season when he's talking to those two guys, if he's talking about Janelle or Christine, or Janelle and Christine. It'll be interesting. But it's funny because it's like, you know what I don't want in my life? My sister wives. More of Cody and his buddies hanging out talking about how he's been so shortchanged, or any of that. And I wonder if he's trying to make...
He's got it so hard.
Well, I wonder if he thinks that perhaps this is going to become the Cody and Robin show, which Robin, of course, won't show anything of the inside of her... She shows the inside of her house, but she doesn't show... How do I say this?
There's sure a lot of junk outside.
We don't see much of their life. In terms of, we sure hear a lot about Robin's opinions of the other wives, but we don't, like, she goes, yeah, Cody and I fight. I'm like, we've never seen it. Like, everybody else has been very vulnerable about their shortcomings. Even Cody, as for wrong as he is, he does talk about what's going on with his other wives, but him and Robin, he won't discuss it. She won't discuss it. She just gets to sit around and, so anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If it's going to become the Robin and Cody show, one, it's not going to work. I don't think the editors will even do that. They want to keep their job, too.
They want money.
So anyway, I thought those were really interesting cameos. I thought it was really interesting to see the difference. And I guess if you have more cameos and want us to discuss it, you could send it to us. But there's the big joke has been that people are going to say that they're going to buy a cameo to make Cody say happy birthday to Gabe. Or apologize. I'm absolutely positive that he keeps an eye out for cameos like that and turns them down. Anyway, enjoy your bonus episode. Bye.
That's really